across the front. And then you've got small little bits that are used all over the place here, and you can see some through the little side of the engine there, a little bit down there. Back here you can see them buried under there, more trans blue pieces or light blue. Here, you know, there's a bunch of them all over the place, not all of them in really obvious places. There's another one, but you know, it's nice detail. This thing looks pretty good from most angles. I think the worst angle is you start looking at it from underneath a little bit. Certainly it's not designed to be looked at from underneath like that, but you know, it's still a pretty good looking thing for the most part, and does not use a lot of stickers. You've got a sticker here. These little hatches have stickers on them. These pods, these escape pods have stickers, and then there are these little ones around here, but that's about it. So good, nice use of a small number there to just give it the little bit of extra detail that it asks for. You've got laser cannons over here. This is clearly a high-powered craft that's intended to be used in the theater of war with those large, prominent laser cannons, and these can be rotated up and down. And they're actually formed out of flick missiles, you know, the design, so you can shoot them out. The engine pods I like a lot. Nice panels with kind of the hydraulic ram actuator or push rods there. A little bit of cantilever action maybe going on with those to kind of adjust the vanes, and I just use these large hard plastic wheels in dark bluish gray, and they just look good. Let's see, let's go ahead and start opening this thing up and see what it looks like on the inside. So up front, the main compartment has two spots that open either side. They open all the way. That gives you access into the main frontal compartment, which actually has a hole going all the way through. You know, so you can actually pretend that minifigures go through there. Minifigures will not actually fit in there, and they won't actually fit in here standing up with the top down, but you can sit them down. So they've got two seats. Here's one seat right here, and you can see there's a little control panel. Same thing over on the other side, and there's just a spot to put a minifigure there also. You can see that they didn't use studs to attach a minifigure. They just used a little panel piece with the center divider in it, similar to what they use for the Friends sets, but that's very effective. It works out very well. Allows you to just set a figure in there and not have to align the studs and make sure that everything is just perfect. Also in the front, there's a little compartment here. You can open this up and have a storage compartment there, and this is supposed to be a stack of holocrons. And you will find another stack of these. Let's put this back into place. Strangely, this can also be lifted up also. This spot right here, so you've got this thing that can rotate around, which I'm assuming is some sort of sensor. But then this whole thing can pick up, showing you not much inside. Not even room, honestly, to put a person. Nice little detail, but you can't really do anything with it as far as I can see. But just another little thing. Unfortunately, also, you don't have full floors here, and you don't have enough headroom to put a minifigure in there and leave them standing. So a little bit limited on the play value there so far, as in terms of using this as a central kind of play structure. I said there's one more hiding place for holocrons, and that's back here. This opens up. That's very nice. It looks good from the outside. Integrates well with some non-standard angles, but this opens up. This comes down, and then you've got another area. And that area there is big enough to put some different types of cargo in. So if you've got some other stuff you want to keep back there, you can. And you can kind of put in a minifigure sitting down there if you want. This has, again, a little stack of holocrons. There you go. And let's go ahead and put those back. It's interesting that they're using these a lot. Put that back, line it up. Other things that open up, well, this opens up. It's an escape pod, and actually, I think that is on backwards right there. It's just a little control panel, has a little sticker on it. Same on the other side. Enough space to put one figure right in there. You can sit them right down, and then the top goes on nice and easily, and this whole thing will just pop right off. So if your ship gets damaged, you can just pop this off. You can see again with the trans light blue pieces, and even on the inside, surprisingly, they did it again. You never see these unless you pop off the escape pods, but you can see trans light blue again. I just like anything that's transparent and colored. So I'll put this one back on, and this one also pops off the same. Well, let's go ahead and see what it looks like with both of these off. Should be a pretty barren ship now, but it's just a little bit of a different look to it. It kind of looks like it's missing something, but these are really nice with the long Technic fork pieces that make it extremely easy to line these up. Once you pop them off, you want to put them back on, just set them down and slide them straight in. They should align. Of course, now that I'm saying that, oh, there we go. That was going to give me a little hassle just to make me look bad on camera. Okay, there we go. Lines right up and goes straight in. And then also, this section right here, this whole thing pops off. It's only attached by two little jumper pieces. This is a nice little design, a nice little assembly with the 8 sides to it. Good use of that little piece in there. And again, another trans light blue piece. You can just see it down there in the center. When this opens up, you get a little bit of view from the inside. And again, you don't have a full floor, and you don't have enough space vertically to put a minifigure in there standing up. So it's something that you have to use with this off. Put that back on. This is a thing too. It's not just there for looks. This is intended to be a carrying handle. So this retracts, and it's just for you the owner, the person who actually has this. That's right around your center of gravity for this thing, so it allows you to safely pick it up without having to cradle it from underneath and be careful with it. Safely just pick it up, and you can kind of fly it around like that. So that's pretty cool. And then one other little feature that it has that moves, the landing pads down there, kind of supports. These will actually fold in to retract, and the rear ones will also. It's a little bit awkward that they stay outboard like that, that they stay sticking out, kind of turn into fins. I don't know. It's a little awkward looking. This is a pretty heavy model if you're thinking about hanging it from a ceiling. I don't recommend it unless you've got wooden rafters really to hang it from. It's pretty heavy, so it also doesn't look all that great from underneath. So maybe if you put it on stands and you had it like this, that's kind of a okay look for traveling through space, but for the most part, you just leave these things down. I don't think that's really a necessary feature, and it would have been nice if they really retracted all the way out of the way. But overall, like I said, it's a great looking thing. I'm happy to have gotten it at $90 for 927 pieces. The price per part is lower than normal, lower than most city sets, most just regular unlicensed sets. So great value on the price per part, and you get 3 exclusive minifigures that I think are really cool, even though they're in the Star Wars universe, but not a part of the Star Wars universe that is very popular. I think they look good. They're collectible.